Okay folks, today I've got quite a treat for you. This is a factory AMC AM/FM radio for 1968 to 1970 American Motors Javelins and AMX. Sorry about the dark here, but looks like the model number on this radio is 8SMG. That shows that it's out of a 1968 Javelin. And you can see it's a very original radio. Both of the transistors are dated the 52nd week of 1967, which is consistent with the model of the radio. And everything is just really nice on it. You'll see more in the pictures, but the case is really nice, top and bottom. The wiring is quite nice. The speaker wires are uncut and unmessed with. The power wire has been spliced to the light wire right here, and then the power wire itself has been extended with a connector further on. But the wiring is very long, plenty of room for splicing if you need to do something different. Anyhow, we're going to test it out today. Again, you'll see more on the cosmetics in the pictures, but it is a Cherry original Survivor radio. There's no pitting on the chrome, everything is shiny and reflective and all the things. The light works. Anyway, it doesn't have knobs, but the knobs I believe are the same as your AM radio. And I tested it right before making this video. And AM plays great with excellent reception, it's loud and clear. FM also gets good reception and is loud and clear, but it doesn't get channels after probably about the 102 position of the dial. And everything is off, so 102 is more like 99 or something like that. And, oh wait, no. 102 is more like 104, something like that, and then it just runs out of stations here. So it just needs a standard tune-up, I imagine. I think that's just an adjustment inside of the radio as far as centering the scale. But it is what it is. It's a very nice radio, and it does work, but it will need a tune-up. I decided not to do the tune-up, or have it done rather, because a lot of guys want to add Bluetooth or an audio input or something, and then it would just have to go back to the service guy twice. Okay, so anyway, we're on AM here. I have it hooked up to the first station we kind of get. Generally where I live here, the AM reception is fairly weak from the center of the dial on down because I live in a valley. Anyway, I'll show you we got good stations here.
It's not a bad idea, but I don't know that you're going to notice much of a difference. It's super duper safe.
I'm not going to stop for every channel. I can show you when we adjust the volume. There's no static or anything like that.
Jewish faith and Jews, but also in Christianity with this.
Anyway, really good reception, really. And we'll switch over to FM here. Like I said, we're not going to get any channels for the first bit of the dial.
Area homeowners, Ralphie here with an urgent.
I think this is like the first channel that comes in, and I can tell you just by hearing the person talking, this is 107.5 kpig, so you can see how far it is off. It's about 5 off on the dial, but you can see further on down the dial here. And this is 104.3, the hippo. So 104 is more like at the 101 position, so it's about 3 off. But the reception's really good.
Sentence in perpetuity, and now suddenly he's changed his mind and wants to take it back. That's absurd.
Sometimes you just crave the classics.
As you probably could see, it's very loud. It gets extremely loud. Finally, I'll show you, I'll go all the way down here. You can see we get stations all the way down here because it's not all the way down the dial. Anyway, I'll show you how the push buttons work. I set them above each individual push button. And then finally, sorry for the beeping on the background, I have an alarm going off. I'll show you how to set a push button here. Let's say we like this push button. We pull out any button we like, push it in. No matter where we go on the dial, we can go right back to where we were. Anyhow, if you've been looking for a factory AM/FM radio for your 68 to 70 Javelin or AMX, don't miss it, guys. These rarely come up for sale. They were very rare when they were new, and not very many survived. Thanks.